Thanks for tuning in today. I want to talk about some keychain knives that were sent to me by Keyunity. Shout out to Keyunity for sending these out to me for free. But before I talk about it, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to help support my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Now, I'm not being paid for this review and they haven't seen this video ahead of time, so these are my honest opinions. I'll link them all in the description below if you want to go check them out for yourself with some special promos that are going on until Christmas. So these make great last minute Christmas gifts as stocking stuffers or just great gifts in general. So let's just dive right into it. As you can see, I have 5 different keychain knives in front of me and I've been testing them out for over a week. And I have to say, these aren't knives that would be on the top of my list, but after testing them, I definitely would recommend and buy their products again. You got all different sizes, all different blade shapes, little different implementation. These are two on the left go on your keys primarily. These on the right have carabiners or clips that you can use to clip to your bag or your belt loop or your belt. So all different types of products that they offer. In fact, when you look at their brochure, it can be a little bit overwhelming, to be honest. You can see how many different products they offer, and it's both sides. So you've got carabiners, you've got clips, you've got knives, you've got pens, flashlights, you name it. They have like everything for your keys that you could imagine. So let's just start with the smallest one, which is this guy here. And the first thing when I picked this up or started testing this out was just the quality of materials. It's made from all titanium. The steel is usually 7CR, and except with the exception of a couple of them, which I'll go over in just a second, you can see how tiny this little knife is, and it's perfect for a keychain. Now, you might think, well, how am I going to use that? Because I can only get really one finger and a thumb on there. But you got to remember, when you have some keys on here, excuse me, I'm just going to put this, excuse me. All right, let me see if I can get this on here real quick. So when you have a set of keys on here, that almost acts as like an additional extension to the handle and gives you a nice grip for the rest of your fingers. So now when you have it on there, it really makes it stable for cutting tape or cutting paper. And it's great for opening Christmas wrapping paper, something like that, or slicing up little fruit or peeling oranges. So really awesome design. And so I'm just going to take this off. And again, I just really highly recommend these because just there's a lot of thought that went into these. These aren't just products that, they were like, let's just make small little keychain knives. These are not cheap, first of all. Even though they're actually a pretty good price. Most of them are in the range of $20 to $30. Some of the clips, maybe you're getting into the $40 range. But I think for the money and for what you're getting, it's well worth it. I think it's, even though it's a little bit of a premium versus other keychain knives. Now you can see here, this one has a nice kind of drop point / slightly clip point blade here. Got a little thumb nail cutout so you can just easily open it. But it's probably a little easier to see on this one. This one's a little bit longer. It's got a different blade shape, really nice belly right there, and very sharp point. These are all very sharp right out of the box. But you can see when I open and close it, there's a little cutout here, and that acts as a little spring almost and creates a little tension so you can really feel the quality when you're opening and closing it. There's no lock on any of these, but really shouldn't have any problems because of how this was designed. And again, you've got a place to attach your keychain. So really, really excellent knives. And I've really enjoyed carrying these, some on my keychain, some in my pouch. And especially this one, again, with the pointy tip, that's going to really tear through tape and other packaging materials very easily. So it's great to just have a knife like that that's well designed, that's sharp, that's going to last a long time on your keychain, always on you, just for those occasions when you just need a little knife. You don't always need a big knife, so these little knives are great. This one here, these 3 on the right, they're a little bit different because they either include a clip or like a little carabiner. These aren't for climbing. You don't want to use these for serious outdoor excursions, but mainly just to clip to a bag or your belt. So this one here, you can see, again, this one has a really nice big belly. It's flat on one side because when you fold it down, it kind of makes contact with the clip itself right here. And you can see this one is not a movable clip. So there's a little slot you can just use to loop around your belt loop, or a bag if it has MOLLE attachments or something like that. So that's really cool. And you got the TI logo right there, and then Keyunity right there on the side as well. So the only thing with this one, because you can see it's a lot thicker, I'll just show you than that. This one, it does come with a steel cable right here. And let me just see, hold on one second. Make sure I'm doing this right way. So instead of the traditional split ring, which it does come with, it comes with the steel cable. And I don't know how I feel about this one because of the placement of where it attaches to. It goes right through the pivot. And so when you're using the knife, when you have it like this, it's going to be hard to open. It does still open, but most likely you want to flip it the other way, and then that'll allow you to open the knife easily and then use it like that. So your keys would be dangling like this if you have keys on there. So that's just something that I didn't actually put keys on this one, but that is something to be aware of or be conscious of, that the keys might get in the way a little bit when you're using this one. So I'm just going to leave that on there actually. And this one here too, this one actually is really nice because it's got much longer blade. Really cool. And it's, according to the brochure, it's actually made of D2 steel, which is very nice. It's got a little cutout so you can fold it and close it easily, and then open it as well. And again, uses this kind of spring mechanism there. So with this little tab there, that creates some tension. And this one really feels nice in the hand. Great thing is it's got this carabiner or clip attachment, and you can see all the details that went into it in order to make this spring work. And you know, it does. When I first tried it, I was like, I tried to break it, and this thing's very, very solid. So you don't have to worry about this breaking at all. It is all made of titanium anyway, so really cool. And it's got this. Let me just show you. Yep. So it's got a little cutout here, so you can really access the blade very easily. And again, where you can attach your keys is right there. So similar to this one, the keys might get in the way a little bit, but as long as they're kind of like up here in your hand, you can grip it, no problem at all. So I don't know how to, there probably wasn't really a way to get around that because of the carabiner, but overall, another nice design knife within D2, which is a really added benefit. Well, that's going to be really sharp out of the box and also hold an edge, but also easy to sharpen. So this one, you know, because of the longer blade length, you can definitely sharpen this one. These two, because of the shorter, these three, because they're shorter, might be harder to sharpen. But again, I don't know how often you're going to be using this. So it's probably going to be a while before you have to think about sharpening any of them. So, all right, and then lastly, we have this really awesome carabiner. I'll fold that down and just, oops, excuse me. And I don't know how they knew, but I love red, white, and blue American flag decor items. And so you can see I have this red, white, and blue design with the stars and stripes, and it really looks awesome. Just really appreciate that. Obviously, the standard version is just titanium like the others, the titanium color. And so that one, if you just get the standard one, has the additional ruler on the back. This one, because of the paint job, doesn't have the ruler, and it still has a blade as well. So this one uses a carbon steel blade that's swappable. It's a GH10 blade. And so let me just show you. So sometimes, I think on the regular version, it's actually a little easier to get these out, but on mine, because of the extra layer of paint, sometimes it's a little bit tricky. So it just usually just slides out. There we go. So these blades are swappable, so when it gets dull, you can take them out. But also, if you're traveling, you can just take the blade out and then have no problems getting through security. So that's a really added benefit of this particular carabiner / keychain. So then to put it back in, you just kind of slide it right back in here, like that. And again, these are very sharp, and this is more like a surgical steel, carbon steel blade. And this will be great for crafting or opening and peeling fruit and things like that. and then it folds down into the side right here. And so this carabiner is very interesting. Let me just get my keys again. So what you do is kind of, there's two sections. So the bottom section is for your keys, and then you can use this again at the top to clip to your belt or your bag. So really awesome design again, and feels very, very nice in the hand. All of these products feel just amazing when you pick them up. And this one comes with a little titanium bead, paracord bead. It does come with some paracord, so you can attach that to add a little bit more flair if you wanted to. And this titanium bead, surprisingly, again, just feels very nice. And I just really love that all their products, I think most of their products, are made in titanium, and just gives it this really solid premium feel. But the prices are just very reasonable. You don't have to spend a lot of money on these products to get something that really is great for all around EDC. Like I said, they make great gifts. So if someone's into or looking for little keychain knives, these are a great option. But they also make tons of other different products. Go check them out. And that's the end of the review. I hope you all enjoyed it. I guess, just another use case would be something like an EDC tin. If you're into like little Altoid survival kits, you could just throw one of these knives in there and then just have a little tin like this. I just happen to have this tin lying around, so you could just do something like that and have a little EDC survival tin. So if you're into that, these would be great for that sort of thing. But again, that's the end of my review. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks to Keyunity for sending these out to me. I really had a lot of fun testing these out, and I hope to just check out some of their other products in the future. So, and I highly recommend you checking them out as well. You're getting high premium, well-designed products with great steel, with great cutting capability for not that much money, to be honest. So, hope you enjoyed it. And until the next time, God bless.